The total sentence is 40 years to serve the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to the time that you have already served, followed by 15 years on probation, followed then by the backloaded 20 years, which can be served in custody and will be served in custody if you are not successful on your probation.
That's what people say Gunna is doing right now, because YoungThug on his way home. Look, YoungThug on his way home, and he didn't tell nobody to come home. I think that's real strong. Hit the like button. Goes on this video, 10,000 likes. Thug came home. If anybody like Thug, this a good thing, man. Thug said he ain't had nothing to do with nothing. He was just caught up in something, made mistakes when he was young, and it worked out for him. He was sentenced to 40 years. 15 years served on probation, more years served doing this, more years served doing that. If he messed up, then he got to serve 20-some years, and then this and that. We don't give a damn about the rest. We just know YoungThug coming home. That's a big win for the hip-hop community, because a lot of stars in the hip-hop community either been getting killed, murdered, locked up for life, locked up. This guy actually went to trial. He fought the feds. They got like a 98% conviction rate. Thug kind of overcame that, even though he pleaded guilty and ended up taking a plea deal. He did it without pointing at nobody or telling on nobody. A lot of people who was on this deal with him told on people. Like Woody told on him, man. Other members of YSL told on him, and there's rumors Gunna told. Me personally, I don't think Gunna told on him. I think him and Gunna gonna be cool. But it's a win for him. A lot of people looking at his case, it's kind of like with Lil Durk case. You got to remember, Lil Durk is facing almost the same kind of case, a Rico case, where they claiming his money paid for drugs, killings, murders, all kind of shit. This kind of like the same thing Durk is facing, and the fact that Thug was able to come beat this. He spent a lot of money on this, but this guy's going to be on probation for a while. Laws didn't change as far as like weed. It's a lot of laws that didn't change as far as like with marijuana and as far as like with things like that. So this probation might not be as tough for him. In certain places you can still smoke weed, and he can still go out and chill and things like this, as long as he stay out of trouble, see his probation officer and things like that. Remember, Thug rich, he's a celebrity. He can get some bodyguards. I think Thug gonna be able to move through this. Now it is things that could get him in trouble. They say if he violates this probation, Thug could get locked up and serve 20-some years in prison if he violated, especially getting this deal that he brokered. But this crazy, a lot of people on Lil Durk team is watching this, because a lot of people say Durk got a chance. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a comment, let me know what y'all think. But Thug is on his way home.